Welcome to SBAM's Eye in Lansing. Hi, I'm Tony Stamas, Vice President of Government Relations for the Small Business Association of Michigan.
And I'm Mike Marzano, Director of Government Relations for SBAM.
Mike, this was the final week of session for the summer. Now they go on to the summer break. A lot of big items coming up. They took up Detroit Public Schools. The final plan resembled very closely what the State House of Representatives had put out last week, and puts a significant over $600 million to the schools. Kind of leaves the old school district to deal with the debt and creates a new school district. Still a lot of debate. It went pretty much exactly on Republican lines in terms of passing it, but at least it moves that issue forward, and I'm sure it'll continue to be discussed in the future. Also at the top of the agenda were budgets, what's called the omnibus budget, which is most items in state government. That was passed and sent to the governor, and then right along with it, a budget, omnibus budget dealing with the school issues, with K-12, community colleges, and higher education. So those went to the governor, continuing the last 6 years of getting budgets in well before the October 1st budget year. Some other legislation that kind of went through one chamber, but we'll certainly see discussed in the fall and towards the end of the year. Dark stores legislation that looks at big box retailers and how they're assessed with taxes. And so that's something we're taking a look at in terms of its effect on small businesses, and we'll be just sure to share that with our members as that debate continues. Also, the health insurance claims assessment. Working with a number of our partners in this community, we think we've got a better solution that can get us away from that, which is a burden on small businesses, and so we're going to continue to work through that and got some good language that's coming through the Senate, and I continue to have that discussion with the House in the fall. So some big things done and some big things still left to do.
Absolutely, Tony. Tony, we had an interesting week here at SBAM, considering we started this week in Washington, D.C. We were out for our National Small Business Association conference, and that took place on Monday and Tuesday. And as a special added feature for everybody on the video, please note below this, there will be a special Eye on Lansing that we did in Washington in the Capitol building with Congressman John Molinar. Gave us a great update about what's going on in Congress and what it means for Michigan. So I encourage everybody to check that out when they get a chance. As soon as we got back, we hit the ground running. We had a great entrepreneurship task force this week. Talked about our Pine survey that we're studying the results of, and some other legislative issues that we want to bring up over the next legislature when the new guys get in. Yeah. So that was very good. And we have our annual meeting coming up on June 23rd. I encourage everybody to go to our website, sbam.org, to check that out and get a ticket if you haven't gotten one. They're going fast. And Tony, I was also in Grand Rapids this morning. We were talking about B corporations for Michigan businesses. And what that means is it's a corporation that wants to make a social mission part of their priorities. And in addition with what the duties that they owe to their shareholders and their board. It's very interesting, very new. 31 states have already taken place in this, and we are excited to partner with Representative LeGrand and Representative Gregg on this. We will have more information as that issue starts rolling down the hill. But it was a great time out there. And we got to visit one of our members too, Brewery Vivant in Grand Rapids. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. So everybody have a great weekend, and don't forget to visit sbam.org. Follow us on Facebook, Small Business Association of Michigan, and on Twitter at SBAM.
Thanks for joining us.
Take care.